Can you guys hear me now? Good. All right. So how y'all doing? Uh, sorry, I'm decided to take a break real quick. It's gonna be a short one because I still got some driving to do. But later on tonight, I'm gonna be doing a podcast with Stephen Rose and Sirius. So it'll be like around what time? I think. Okay, I'm around Texas right now. So let's just say it's gonna be like around 10ish Eastern time, something like that. Yeah. But anyway, so this is the question that I have to ask, right? Do you have artificial standards and expectation? And I think that's probably I'll touch on it more later on tonight with the podcast with Stephen Rose and Sirius, because I came across this comment somebody left on one of my videos, and it was like dated back like a year ago, right? And I was talking about dating in the West, and this guy said, "Why wouldn't a female accept a male to have a standard? You make no sense. Why wouldn't a female accept a male to have a standard? You make no sense." So I don't know. Maybe he misunderstood what I was saying, or maybe he purposely misconstrued what I was saying. But now let's switch this thing around as well, right? Why wouldn't a male accept a female to have standard? Why wouldn't a male accept a female to have standard? Because from what I've been seeing a lot on YouTube, right, is that standard and expectation should only work only one side of the aisle, right? And female do it too. So now you have a lot of male, they have a whole bunch of expectation of what a woman should do, what a woman should be, and what type of woman they should have in their lives. But yet the standard and expectation that they have doesn't match their current situation nor the goal of requiring that standard and expectation. What I mean by this, right? Okay, take my channel for instance, my YouTube channel. I have some expectation for my channel. I want it to grow, but without me posting something every day on it, without me being consistent in my channel, then that expectation of my channel is artificial. Without me working towards the growth of my channel, which means whether it's advertising, whether it's the way I type the titles or clickbait or whatever you call it, right? If I'm not working towards that growth of that channel, then any standard that I have for Art Banaka, YouTube, is artificial. So now let's take a look at some of these guys, right? That be on, let's say, YouTube, talking about, okay, whether it's talking about like shit about whether it's single mother, whether it's black women, whether it's female in general, bashing the opposite sex, right? And they have those artificial expectation, they have those artificial standard, to which you can't, it's not matching reality. Like I had this dude that pretty much stated that a woman's job is supposed to be pretty much a servant to her men. A woman's job is like, she's supposed to serve her man 24/7. That's the artificial expectation, that's the artificial standard that I'm talking about. So how would you be able to make that a reality, right? First, you have to get a woman that has no soul, no spirit, someone that's actually going to let you walk all over her. Two, you have to provide everything for her, because if she's at your beck and call 24/7, then she works for you pretty much, right? But no, A lot of time you gotta have like, okay, she's at your beck and call 24/7. She also gotta be able to make her own money. She also have to be able to take care of the kids. She also gotta look like a fucking IG model. She also gotta have an ass bigger than Kim Kardashian. She also gotta, be putting on makeup every fucking day. She also gotta, what you call it, cook and clean and suck your dick and come in. She also gotta do this. She also gotta do that. Okay, what do you have to do? Nothing. I'm a man. God damn it. She should be happy that she's with me. Make that make sense. I think C Boogie was the one that was saying something like, what the fuck do you guys want? If she get, let's say, talking about, let's say, single moms, right? If a woman get rid of the baby, then she's a baby killer. And if she keeps the baby, despite the fact that things ain't working out with with the father, then she's a single mom. She's the worst. She's the worst scum of the earth, and so on and so forth. Dude, make up your fucking mind. So let's take a look at the standard of the IG model, right? Because I'm pretty sure a lot of these guys like Moise Picard, they pretty much judge women based on looks for the most part, right? Let's say she gotta be IG model, right? The chick that a lot of these guys go for, and they get crash and burn, and they become bitter. They tend to go for these IG model, these type of women that's like not on their pay rate, not on their game rate, not in their, you know, not in their standard. These guys are not these women's standards. This is what we're talking about, right? These guys are not these women's standards, and they are pissed off because the women that they can get, they don't want these women because that's not their standards. That's not these guys' standards. So, say that you want to have an IG model, right? Okay. So, what are you doing to get yourself an IG model? Are you try to get to that tax bracket that will get you these type of, because going through the IG model look or the IG model type of chick, then you are now venturing in the category of the gold diggers. Women that uses their look in order to get what they want. They use their looks to get resources. So if that's the type of chick that you are going for, the trophy type, the IG model type, then it's gonna cost you a pretty penny. So then therefore, you gotta be on that tax bracket to which you're gonna be competing with guys that will be making more money than you, that will actually have more resources than you, and that will then be getting the chicks that you want, right? And I understand that's hence the bitterness. That's why we're here in the first place. So then, if you don't have the gift of, or if you don't have the resources yet, right? You gotta have at least some sort of, mouthpiece. Because a lot of these IG model that have those ridiculous standard, Pookie, probably, she probably have like a Pookie on the side dogging her out. So then, therefore, she has the high standard for the educated lane, but have a Pookie that would actually satisfy her sexual need. But what a lot of these guys want, they want to be that Pookie, but without the Pookie skills. They want to be the guy that's fucking IG model for free, but they don't have what it takes to be that guy that's fucking IG model for free. Hence the bitterness that comes with these, oh my God, I've been hanging around this chick for, for months now, and I can't get nothing. And all of a sudden, some random dude came out of nowhere and fuck the chick I'm trying to fuck. All right? That's why you hear a lot. And then, that's when you come across and be like, yeah, that's right. She's going to get pregnant and he's going to leave her and that's going to be good for her. She should never be happy after that again. Listen, you get what you deserve. Right? And if you want more, then you work at it to get more. So, a lot of these guys want to trade quality for quantity. And therefore, they try to get women that look quality on the outside, but the inside is rotten. It's kind of like, you know how you were in high school, and then let's say that, your parents, your parents didn't have much money, and then they buy you those fake Nikes, and then kids at school looking at your shoes be like, yo, you know what, you don't even have them good Nikes, these are counterfeit. So it's the same thing, like, you try to get those counterfeit artificial, you try to get those counterfeit quality women, and you can't. That's why, regardless of how many like brothel houses that you chase after, no matter how many strip clubs you go into, no matter how many broads that you know that happens to be part of your body count, you are still gonna be bitter, because the women that you're looking for, the quality women that you seek, are out of your reach. So what type of standard do you have? That's a real question. Are your standards based solely on looks? Is it solely based on body type? Is it solely based on not being able to challenge at all? What is your standard based upon? And whatever your standard is based upon, then you have to actually work towards it to get whatever you think that is owed to you. So if you want to have a chick that's like, that looks like she stay at the gym 24/7, then you got to have the money to get those type of chick that stay at the gym 24/7. Or you could have a chick that's like, layaway type, the one that you go overseas and then you hit that and then you take pictures with it, and then to actually show people your property or your rental property. So therefore, what is your standard? Everybody's standard can be different. But however, whatever your standard is, you got to own up to it. If your standard when it comes to women is about as long as she looks good, then it doesn't matter what type of woman you get. She can have like a fucked up personality. She can have like a whole bunch of shit wrong with her. But as long as she looks good, then that's all that matters to you. So then therefore, you got to put yourself in a position to which that you get these women that only looks good. I don't care how you do it. Whether you like, you pay for them overseas, or you pay for them over here, or I don't know, brothels, whatever the case may be. If that's what you're looking for, that's what you're going to get. But you got to be realistic. And what are you willing to do to meet the standards that you are looking for? But anyway, I'm not keeping you guys for long. It's Art Banaka. Share, like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, so anyway, what's this dude's name again? So yeah, Moise Picard, that's your answer. Why wouldn't a female accept a male to have standard? Why wouldn't a man expect female to have standard? It goes both ways. The same way that like a lot of these broads sounds ridiculous when they actually having those high expectation. Same way a lot of these guys sounds ridiculous when they also having those high ass expectation to which they cannot reach. But expect women to go down to their level when they're not willing to go up their level. So anyway, think about it though, right? Why do you think why do you think these guys tend to actually frequent third world countries? Because they prefer when women look up to them instead of looking down at them. So then they might not be able to have the standard women that they want over here in the States. I mean, yeah, they will give all these excuses, the laws and all this shit, which, in hindsight sounds reasonable. But when you're looking at their personality, you realize like, this is why women don't want you. Right? So the law and all these other key point that they love to point out, that's the excuses that they tell themselves. That's the lie that they tell themselves as to why they cannot get a quality women, or they cannot meet their standard here in the States. Because a lot of these people lie to themselves. The same way that a lot of these broads, they lying to themselves, talking about they want to have like a 6 foot tall guy, muscular, ripped apart, looking like Conan the Barbarian before motherfucker, run for governor. Yeah, so too a lot of these guys have those ridiculous standard that makes no sense whatsoever. So yeah, should have a standard, but you should also be realistic about where you are in life and where you're going and what you truly want. Because if you want that IG model, better get to working, man. Better start making that 6, 7 figures and shit like that, because these are the motherfuckers you're gonna start competing with. Or go to them brothels overseas. That's it. Anyway, it's Art Banaka. Share, like, comment, subscribe. I'm out of here, guys. Peace.